Are you shy?
Not usually,
right? So she's here for a checkup. I think this might be the first time that I'm meeting her for a checkup. I know I've seen, right? I don't think I've ever seen her for a checkup. So let me do the fun part, see how she's grown, and then we'll talk for a little bit. Good, she grew almost 2 inches since March, 1 3/4 inches, and gained 2 pounds. Really good. Let me see where that puts her percentile.
She's tiny.
She's petite, but her weight, like she did really good. So in terms of her height percentile, so she's last time she was right down here as well. So and she's on that curve. So for her that looks great. She's right around the 2nd percentile, but she's doing good there. For her, she's maintaining. And again, her weight, she's right on track. She was 7, she's 7. So that looks good. So she's actually very perfectly proportioned. So even though she's petite, her weight matches her height. And she's good. So, and she's always been petite, right? Okay, good. So, but she grew almost 2 inches in 7 months. So she's doing great. And she's a healthy girl. No medical problems for her. Perfect.
We just completed the early study. Have you heard of that?
Is it a CHOP?
Yes.
Is it the GROW study? Is it
No, sorry. It's a sibling. He has autism, and it was a sibling study. And
it's called the early study?
Yeah,
interesting.
I forget what it stands for.
Gotcha.
But, it started when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
So then we just finished it, and they said she was like 9 and average.
Perfect. Just being high risk, having a sibling with autism, they're doing studies with that.
They're doing studies to figure out like what is causing it. So the first thing they're gonna, I had to fill out some paperwork. But
yeah, right, sure.
But the first thing they're going to be looking at, the last family's in February, and the first thing they're going to be looking at is air pollution.
Interesting.
So,
wow, that's cool. Yeah, interesting. So good. So no concerns for that for her. Perfect. I mean, there's I think a 10-time more risk if you have a sibling who has autism. So I mean, of course, there's studies done all the time. Like we get emails like daily that are called the American Academy of Pediatrics Smart Briefs, and basically just every recent study that's done and findings from all over the world, and every day we're getting this study, that study. So every day there's something with autism, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, if you wear your sock on the wrong foot, you might, you don't know.
The amount of questions they ask you
Yes.
to be what you ate, sunscreen, everything. Like when I was pregnant, everything. And I'm like, are they really good?
I know. I mean, air pollution, that's interesting, because you see sometimes clustering in certain areas. So
yeah,
there was